What's going on YouTube? Welcome to the channel. My name's Ellis, aka Ellis the Kid, and today I'm going to teach you how to play DFMU by Ella Mai. It's a fairly simple progression. It's actually played on keys, but I like the way that it translates to guitar. So I've gone ahead and figured out how to play it on the fretboard. The track is played at roughly 137 BPM, and we're in the key of G flat major. So with that in mind, we are starting on a E flat minor 7. This is the voicing on screen, but I'll walk you through it. So to play an E flat minor 7, we are barring 5 strings down from the A string, so the 5th string down, always the high E string, with our first finger. Our ring finger is on the 8th fret of the D string, and then finally, in this voicing, to play a minor 7 voicing, we place our middle finger on the 7th fret of the B string. Okay, but we're playing it slightly different. This is the chord voicing that you need to know to play it as a prerequisite, but the way we play it is slightly different. Okay, so in the song, you will hear this. So what we're doing to get that sound is we're arpeggiating from the A string down to the G string. And then from that point on, we are then placing our pinky finger on the 9th fret of the high E string. Now the reason I taught you that voicing is because a lot of R&B progressions are built on these minor and major 7 voicing, so it's really good to have in your arsenal. And then the little details that you hear are just embellishments that the player's adding on in addition. And you can kind of do a little double stop action there. What I like to do is I arpeggiate down with a downstroke to the G string, and then I hit the high E string with an upstroke. And sometimes that hits the B string and it adds a little bit more depth to that. Okay, so that's the first chord. The second chord in the progression is a B flat minor 7. And the voicing for root 6 minor 7 chord is on screen now, but I'll walk you through it again. So to play that, we are barring 6 strings down now from the 6th fret with our first finger. And then we place our ring finger on the 8th fret of the A string. And that's it. Nice easy voicing there. That's a minor 7 voicing, and because we're starting on the 6th fret, our root is B flat, and therefore it's a B flat minor 7. Okay, similar sort of thing as we did for the first one. We're arpeggiating it as well, which means playing the notes separately. So what we're kind of doing is we're kind of staggering it. So we arpeggiate from the E string down to the D string. Then we hit the G string. We can kind of strum the rest of the strings. So in the context of the song, we're kind of doing that all the way through. So we're kind of arpeggiating 3 strings and then we hit the rest of them staggered, accentuating the last melody notes in the progression. After we've done that, the third chord in the progression is a B major 7. So we're now playing a major 7 voicing. This is a root 5 voicing. It's on screen now. It's universal. You can move it anywhere, as you can with all the chords that I show you in these progressions. So because we're starting on the 2nd fret of the A string, it's a B note, therefore it's a B major 7 chord. Okay, let's play that. We're barring 5 strings down from the 5th string on the 2nd fret. Okay, our ring finger goes on the 4th fret of the D string. Our middle finger is on the 3rd fret of the G string. And then finally, our pinky finger is on the 4th fret of the B string. This one's nice and easy. Again, we just arpeggiate from the A string to the B string. Just like that. One nice smooth motion. One key thing to remember is try and keep the distance between the strings consistent. If you're getting stuck, just keep practicing. Should be one smooth motion. Okay, and then the final chord in the progression is an A flat minor 7. We're barring all 6 strings from the 4th fret, and then we're simply placing our ring finger on the 6th fret of the A string, and that's the same voicing that we played earlier. This time we're only arpeggiating 2 strings, so that's the E string and the A string, and then we can kind of play the rest of the strings. So the melody note for this one is the G string, so realistically we could arpeggiate the E string and the A string and then play the G string. But what I like to do to add a bit more texture to that is just strum from the G string down. Okay, so that's what it should sound like all together. That's pretty much it for this lesson, a nice short one. If you're uncomfortable with the transitions, like I said, just practice over time, practice to a metronome, and you'll become more comfortable and you'll get the progression down in no time. Now, if you want to learn how to put your own R&B progressions together similar to this, make sure you check out the top link in the description, which will take you to my ultimate R&B guitar course, where I take you through all the concepts you need theoretically and practically to piece your own R&B progressions together. There's over 30 videos and 5 hours worth of content, and make sure you use code ETK10 at checkout for 10% off. If you liked the video in the format, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Let's aim for 30 likes on this video, really means a lot. And if you want to see more videos like this and even beginner, intermediate and advanced R&B lessons, make sure you hit that subscribe button because I'll be releasing content on a regular basis. If you want to stay connected, make sure you check out my social media accounts. I do post short form on Instagram and TikTok. You can find me at Ellis the Kid there as well. And yeah, that's it from me, guys. Until the next one, take it easy and I'll catch you all soon.